Welcome to a journey across Canada, a land of vast wilderness, vibrant cities, and hidden wonders that will challenge everything you thought you knew. Canada's coastline is the longest in the world, a breathtaking expanse that captivates the imagination and stirs the soul. Stretching over 243,000 kilometers, enough to circle the globe 6 times, it is a testament to nature's grandeur and the vastness of this land. It's a wild, ever-changing boundary shaped by 3 oceans, Atlantic, Pacific, and Arctic. From Newfoundland's rugged cliffs to British Columbia's lush rainforests and the frozen Arctic tundra, each section tells a unique story, a narrative woven by the forces of nature and time. This immense edge has been a highway for explorers, a lifeline for communities, and a source of inspiration for countless generations. It is a haven for wildlife where seals bask on sunlit rocks, seabirds soar above, and whales breach the surface in majestic displays. It's not just a border, it's a defining feature of Canada's identity, a symbol of the country's enduring spirit and natural beauty. Here land and sea meet in a dance of power, beauty, and endless discovery, inviting all who visit to explore its mysteries and marvel at its wonders. Look inland, and you'll discover that Canada is truly the land of a million lakes, though in reality, it's home to more than 2 million. No other country on Earth can claim as many lakes, both large and small, scattered across its vast and varied landscape. From the air, the land appears as a patchwork of shimmering blue, each lake reflecting the sky and telling its own story. These lakes, shaped and carved by the slow, powerful movement of ancient glaciers, range from tiny hidden ponds nestled in the forest to immense inland seas like Great Bear and Great Slave Lakes. Some are so large they seem to stretch to the horizon, while others are secret gems, tucked away in remote wilderness. They are the enduring legacy of the last ice age, when glaciers sculpted the land and left behind deep basins now filled with crystal-clear freshwater. These lakes not only define the geography but also shape the climate and support a rich diversity of life, creating unique ecosystems found nowhere else. Lakes are the lifeblood of Canada's forests, providing essential habitats for countless species of fish, birds, and mammals. They are gathering places for wildlife and people alike, and have been central to indigenous cultures and communities for thousands of years, offering food, water, and a deep spiritual connection to the land. For millennia, these waters have sustained life, serving as highways for travel and trade, sources of inspiration for art and legend, and places of recreation and reflection for generations of Canadians. In Canada, water is everywhere, a constant, shimmering presence that reminds us of the land's powerful origins and its enduring beauty. The lakes are not just features on a map, they are the heart and soul of the Canadian wilderness. In the remote northern reaches of Canada lies Churchill, Manitoba, a unique frontier town perched on the edge of the vast Hudson Bay. Here, humans and polar bears share the land, living side by side in a delicate balance that is found nowhere else on Earth. The town is famous for its extraordinary relationship with these magnificent Arctic predators, drawing visitors and scientists from around the world. Each autumn, as the temperatures drop and the days grow shorter, hundreds of polar bears gather along the shores, waiting patiently for the sea ice to return. The ice is their lifeline, allowing them to venture out and hunt for seals, their primary food source. Until the bay freezes, the bears linger on land, creating a rare spectacle that transforms Churchill into the polar bear capital of the world. The town has learned to adapt to its wild neighbors in remarkable ways. Residents leave their cars and homes unlocked, offering quick refuge in case a bear wanders too close. There's even a polar bear jail, a special facility where overly curious or troublesome bears are safely held before being released back into the wild, ensuring both people and bears stay safe. Life in Churchill moves to the rhythms of the wild. Here, people have developed a deep respect for the bears, learning to coexist with them and adapt their daily routines to the presence of these powerful animals. It's a rare place where the boundaries between civilization and wilderness blur, and every day brings a new encounter with nature. Polar bears are perfectly adapted to the harsh Arctic cold, with thick fur and a layer of fat to keep them warm. Yet, despite their resilience, their future is uncertain, tied directly to the fate of the sea ice that sustains them. Churchill offers a front-row seat to one of nature's greatest dramas. But it's also a stark reminder of our changing climate, as melting ice threatens the survival of these iconic animals and the fragile ecosystem they call home. Quebec City stands as North America's only walled city north of Mexico. Its stone ramparts, built by both French and British, are a living monument to centuries of conflict and resilience. Walk the walls, pass through ancient gates, and you step back in time. Today, the fortifications are a beloved public space and a symbol of Quebec's unique identity. Here, history isn't just remembered, it's lived in every stone. Near Moncton, New Brunswick, Magnetic Hill appears to defy gravity. Stop your car, put it in neutral, and you'll roll uphill, or so it seems. The secret? A natural optical illusion tricks your senses, making a downhill slope look like an ascent. For generations, it's delighted visitors and reminded us how easily our eyes can be fooled. Science explains it, but the wonder remains. Magnetic Hill is where perception and reality part ways. Each winter, Ottawa's Rideau Canal transforms into the world's largest skating rink. Stretching nearly 8 kilometers, it's a frozen artery through the city. Commuter route, playground, and festival all in one. Skaters glide past Parliament, under bridges and through neighborhoods celebrating winter together. Maintaining the ice is a feat of engineering and community spirit. The canal, once a military supply route, now unites the city in joy. In Ottawa, winter isn't endured, it's embraced. In Saskatchewan's prairies, the crooked bush is a grove of aspen trees twisted into bizarre, looping shapes. Unlike their straight neighbors, these trees spiral and bend, creating an eerie, dreamlike woodland. Science points to a rare genetic mutation, but the cause remains mysterious. Local legends speak of lightning, UFOs, or hauntings. Whatever the reason, the crooked bush is a living puzzle, a reminder of nature's unpredictability. Here, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. In Rodney, Ontario stands the world's smallest jail, just 24 square meters with 2 tiny cells. Built in 1904, it once held local troublemakers for minor offenses. Today it's a quirky museum and a window into a different era of justice. Visitors can step inside and imagine life in close quarters. It's a humble monument to law and order, Canadian style. Sometimes history comes in the smallest packages. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel is famed for luxury and for its resident ghosts. The most famous is the ghostly bride, said to haunt the grand staircase where she tragically died on her wedding day. Guests report seeing her gliding in her gown, forever waiting for a dance that never came. Other spirits, like a helpful bellman, add to the hotel's mystique. Fact or folklore, these stories add a layer of mystery to Banff's mountain grandeur. Even in beauty, shadows linger. Maple syrup is Canada's sweetest export, with Quebec producing over 70% of the world's supply. Each spring, sap flows from millions of sugar maples, collected by networks of tubing and boiled into syrup. It takes 40 liters of sap to make just 1 liter of syrup, a process rooted in indigenous tradition. Sugar shacks fill the air with sweet steam, and families gather to celebrate the season. Maple syrup is more than an industry. It's a cherished part of Canadian culture. A taste of spring, straight from the forest. The Dempster Highway lets you drive from Yukon's forest to the Arctic Ocean at Tuktoyaktuk. This gravel road crosses the Arctic Circle tundra and mountain ranges, a true overland adventure. The final stretch, built on permafrost, connects Canada coast to coast to coast. The journey is wild, remote, and breathtaking. For the communities it links, it's a lifeline. For travelers, it's the road to the end of the earth. Here, the continent truly meets the sea. In Drumheller, Alberta, a giant T-Rex statue towers over the Badlands, a nod to the region's fossil-rich past. Visitors can climb inside and look out from its jaws, surveying the landscape where real dinosaurs once roamed. The statue is both spectacle and gateway to the Royal Tyrrell Museum, home to world-class paleontology. Drumheller's hills have yielded countless dinosaur skeletons. Here, ancient history is writ large, in stone, bone, and steel. The past is never far beneath your feet. Okanagan Lake, British Columbia, is home to the legendary Ogopogo, a serpent-like lake monster. Indigenous stories of Naha'a'ik predate settlers who added their own sightings and gave the creature its catchy name. Blurry photos and films fuel the mystery, while skeptics offer rational explanations. Ogopogo is now a beloved local mascot, appearing everywhere from statues to hockey teams. Whether real or imagined, the legend endures. Some mysteries are best left unsolved. The Bay of Fundy between New Brunswick and Nova Scotia boasts the world's highest tides, over 16 meters. Twice daily, billions of tons of water surge in and out, exposing the ocean floor and sculpting the famous Hopewell rocks. The bay's unique shape amplifies the tides, creating a living, breathing landscape. This ecosystem teems with life, from mud shrimp to whales. To witness the tides is to see planetary forces at work. Here, the ocean's power is on full display. In St. Paul, Alberta, stands the world's first UFO landing pad, built in 1967 as a symbol of peace and cosmic hospitality. The concrete platform, with a map of Canada, welcomes visitors from Earth and beyond. A flying saucer-shaped tourist center houses exhibits on UFOs and unexplained phenomena. No aliens have landed yet, but the pad remains a quirky, hopeful landmark. It's a celebration of open-mindedness and imagination. In St. Paul, the sky's not the limit, it's an invitation. Our journey through Canada's hidden wonders ends here, but the world is full of stories waiting to be discovered. If you've enjoyed this adventure, join us for more explorations. Subscribe and keep your sense of wonder alive. Thank you for traveling with us. Until next time, the world is waiting.